Hello people of YouTube, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. As you know, this is Pixelated Golfers, which is run by myself, and the schedules, I keep the schedule the same. Monday, Tuesday is a Pro Am, and the Pro Am is always going to be the course that is played in TGC Tours. One round Wednesday is obviously one round, and it's on a Wednesday. And then we have the weekend 4-round tournament. The reason I do that is because it gives me a little bit of a practice session on the course. It's just good to play it in the conditions. Now, did I set... I took a screenshot, but I don't think I set the course conditions up to the actual first round of the Bobby Lutz Charlotte Cup. So let's jump in and play this. Did that... Whoa. Cancel that, go back. Oh, field size. I thought that was 3 rounds of golf. Right, okay, back in. Whew, a bit of a Brown moment there, Code Brown. So that's one of the reasons why I do the Pro Am. It gives me just a... Without, like, practicing, you can practice with a purpose, is the way I would put it. So here we go, we're going to jump into this. I wonder if I have made this. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't really matter anyway. So I have been playing reasonably well. Sort of won the previous week's tournament. I got promoted into CC-B. Kind of didn't play as well as I wanted. I kind of bounced back a little bit. And the, what was the name of it? The Wee Copa Challenge. So this is Tantalon? I don't know. So that's quite an ominous looking lump of, is it rock? It's an island. So this is this week's course in TGC Tour. So this is really me. I've not played this course. This is the first time I've played this course. So it'll be quite interesting to see how it performs. I've also kind of recently, I'm going to say, starting to play it a little bit more serious. I don't mean that in the past that I wasn't playing serious. I was kind of... You know, sometimes I would start playing. That's going to get into the rough. Quite a tight fairway actually. It kind of narrows a little bit. I'm not saying that I didn't play. Sometimes I'd play, and if I was playing well and I was kind of making birdies, I would maybe stick with it. If I didn't, the head went down a little bit. But I really want to use these rounds and kind of. I want to start just playing really good or consistent. You know, keep my head in the game kind of thing. Quite a lot of slope down here. Yeah, it's quite a bit. 87 to the pin, 4 up, so the wind's 10. I feel I'm going to hit the gap wedge, or the lob wedge, sorry. Probably fully loft. I think it's still going to be too long actually. I don't know, I'm just going to hit it. Do you know what I might do? I might do a partial pause at the top, just a slight touch. See if that takes a little bit more sting. Oh, it's maybe took too much. Yeah, maybe I should just have hit it normal. Or not as much.
That will not be on the green.
Off the partial backswing.
I'm sure the wind had
backswing.
something to do with that.
Okay, maybe not the best shot initially. Probably actually really don't need to hit the driver off that first tee. I could probably hit a 2-wood. And that would maybe leave a shot of, like, I don't know, 110 yards or so. Which might be better. Or 100 to 110 yards. Chip. It's uphill a little bit. Probably need to be kinda aggressive. course. Happy with that. Chip's one part of the game that I kind of need to really think what I'm going to do before I actually just hit. You know, it's almost like, oh, I'll just hit this chip. Yeah, that'll do it. And end up I don't really do it right, do it justice.
And starting the round off with a par, not bad.
So we start off with a par. Beagle Boy again. He's been playing pretty well. This Pop's daddy. It was the first I've seen him. I've seen him in another society. That's the first I've seen him playing in the Pixelated for a couple of weeks. Good to see him back. What have we got here? It looks as if it splits. There's a green up there. Oh, we're way up. That looks quite long. Yeah, 552 yards, sorry. Not a bad tee shot. I don't think there's really any worries there. Pretty much just off at that fast. That needs to get a good bounce. Oh, didn't get a good bounce. Yeah. Caught that one fast.
Be too pleased with that.
Okay, that's not position 8. Drivable green. It's only 249 yards, but we're not. Nah, we're not going to make that. Probably just going to land it up there somewhere. Well, that's the intention. Yep. Thought I was going to get a bit of a funny bounce there, but bounced okay.
And that shot
hopefully it's going to leave us a flop.
The fairway, and that green is definitely
41. Should be perfect. Trying to experiment with my flop shots as well. I'm putting a little bit of loft in this one. Oh, that's bang on.
And this putt
right.
for birdie.
So that's an easy birdie. In the par 5, we really should be getting birdies. So we're 1 under par. So far,
now let's see what this third
I've
hole
only played 2 holes. Course seems pretty decent. Okay, a couple of lumps and bumps here. It's only 307 yards. This actually could be drivable. It's 37 foot down as well. I'm just going to hit this normal. I'm not going to put any extra oomph in it. Might actually go too long. Not bad. Right, 14. See, I usually play my partial flop shot, but I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, it runs on a little bit. Let's get catch that slope. That was not. I think I should really play the chip. In that case.
From here, about 30 feet to the cup.
And just quite a bit of a slope there just after the hole, and it's sloping all the way down. Yeah, maybe that was not a good. Right, 13 up. Does break. Not as I feel as if it's breaking a lot, but it's not really. Set the pivot. Yeah, see, it didn't break. Didn't break as much as what I thought.
This putt's about 3 feet away. And a decent putt.
Quiet start. I feel we should have got a birdie there.
Under for the day.
We should have set up a better. Probably should have chipped, really.
And now the fourth hole.
What do we have here? Again, it's not a super long hole. Just gonna hit the driver up here.
And just launched.
It should leave us a decent number. I'm thinking if it's a flop shot, happy days. If it's not, I'd maybe even way up further back, but hopefully only 68 yards. Yeah, it's one of those. I'd probably rather be pitch is probably the shot to hit. Sloping down as well. I don't know if this is the right shot. I'd actually probably prefer to lay up. I mean that's a decent shot there. But I think I prefer coming in with a full shot.
For the birdie.
I think you get more control. So that's maybe another little thought process I need to keep. I really should be writing this down like caddy notes kind of thing.
And setting up for the par 3 hole.
Okay. I mean, it looks dangerous, but it's probably really not that bad. 39 foot down, so it's playing roughly about 13 off that. That's going to give us 107. Wins marginal. How's it looking?
Shots looking
pretty good.
It's
bang on. Is that in the hole? Oh, just checked up.
This one looks about 4 feet.
Easy putt.
Will drop for birdie.
Good hole that. Good calculations.
And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard.
So a 3 under par through 5. Setting a good pace.
Teeing off on the par 5.
So a lot of cliff play, which is quite nice. I like how there's a flat bit up there as well. Kind of mixing it up a little. Not really that too imposing, to be honest. Quite a basic tee shot.
Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
Some bumps there. Yeah, we get a good straight bounce. So yeah, this is why I do the Pro-Ams at the TGC Tours events on my society. Gives me a little bit of a practice right what we got here. Par 5. It's probably actually, what, 24. That is going to be roughly, what, 8 off that. So probably that's a decent number for this club. Just going to hit it. Just going to hit it normal. If anything, it might roll a little bit by the pin. Yeah. You don't mind that. That gives you a little indication how it's breaking as well. Alright, we're going to chip this. That's the other thing I need to really do. It's kind of apparent at the US Open. I wasn't really checking out what was after the hole. You know, I was really just focused on the hole and kind of was hitting shots that were just poor. Okay, I may actually put a little bit of loft in this and hit it a little bit harder, if that makes sense. Oh, whoa. Okay. Not too bad. It's ran by a little bit,
This is right
but
around the 8-foot mark.
easy enough to make the return.
And staying right there in 5th place after that hole.
So, did we bird? Was that a birdie? I think it was a birdie. Yeah. 4 under par.
Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store.
Setting a good pace. One, 6, 7. Quite a sad bit like the kind of postage stamp. Quite similar. Quite a small green landing area. If you look there, yeah, it's tight. So what we got? 21 foot down. That's 7. So that's 160 to the pin. It's 166 with that wind. So I'm probably going to hit a 160 D loft.
And here's an 8 iron.
Has it got enough? Do we have the number? That's shy. It's shy. So I'm actually thinking of you hitting the 7 iron.
Not enough.
7,
on that one, I
6,
think.
5. Oh, I don't know. What's my yardage? I was thinking of hitting the 172. Just a misjudgment in distance there. Really need to hit the flop here. Oh, I went to swing there and I did a little bit of a glitch swing. Oh, that's not enough. That was not enough.
And this to save par.
Okay, got a par save here. That's one of those flops that it's quite a marginal hit. You've got to be really quite precise, but sometimes you undercook it because you don't want to go too far. Come on, did we hit it? Oh,
that would have been good. And this putt is for bogey.
not a bad putt.
Okay,
Probably could have hit it a little bit
take a look
firmer
at
just
the
to hold the line, but I don't think it would have been
Moving down
enough.
after that hole and into 6th place
Bogey.
on the leaderboard.
It's not what I wanted to do. Bogeys are something you really want to avoid.
And now setting up for the par 4.
Okay, we're going off into the middle here. Yeah, not long holes. What's this going to give me if I go here? I mean, if the wind's in the right condition, you could probably actually hit it quite far up. I feel I want to hit a 1 iron up here, but that's just... I want a full shot into the pin. I don't want a... Although, I mean, a pitch shot is decent. I just feel you get far more control in a full shot than you do in a pitch.
And I think he will be pleased with that. And from about
Yeah, 120, that's a better number. 131 with that wind. Hit the 136. Loft it up.
going with the pitching
Come
wedge
on.
here.
Go!
And this one's heading towards the green.
It's looking good. And there you go. I mean,
And with that, he's
I
on the
quite
green.
like the
And
pitch,
this one's for
but
birdie.
it's a little bit harder to control, I think.
And a good putt.
And those putts are difficult. I mean, that's a breaking putt. You know, probably a couple inches of break there. Right, so we make up for that
Okay, and
that
on
bogey.
to the 9th.
Ninth hole, what we got? There's a castle in the distance there. Yeah, it looks pretty straightforward. Interesting. I'm going to go a bit here because I think it's going to roll over a little bit with that wind. I don't want to catch that slope, but...
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Yeah, not bad. It looked as if it was going to take a really big bounce. That's going to give us a bit of an awkward lie, though.
From about
Maybe we want to aim
yards.
a little bit more to the right. Although it's not too bad. 186, 189, wind. I feel the ball's going to gain a bit extra distance with that downslope, so I'm just going to go with this. Might deal off this a touch.
And going with the 6-iron.
Yeah, it's a bit shy. Oh, it's a
And,
lot shy.
Not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Just not enough club on that one.
That's going a bit much for that one. The ball has plugged, which is nice. Probably hit this. Probably full distance. Not bad.
And that
Got a
shot
bit
out
of
the
a
bunker is
putt
putting
here, but
par back on the table.
shouldn't be too bad. Oh. Yeah, just I was getting worried there. I thought it was going to stay out, but
and currently sitting at 4 under for the day.
right, 4 under par. That's 9 holes done. I'm actually quite happy with the way I've played. I did have that bogey there at 7, which is a bit
Let's see what the
a bit
10th has in
disappointing.
store.
But the course, I don't think is like super difficult. We should be able to clear that bunker. Even just hitting it normal. Yeah, we clear it pretty easy. Probably gain a few yards there, but by putting a bit more height in it, but...
And I think he will like that.
78. Right, I know that a fully lofted club goes about 84 or something. This is one of these shots that I just know I'm maybe going to be a little bit long, but it's not going to be too long. Oh, I was expecting a little bit of spin, but it's went too far. Yeah, that... Maybe we really don't need to hit a full shot there either. Or a driver. I could actually putt this, to be honest. What we got? Breaks quite a lot, actually. Gonna be quite sensitive for this one. Yeah, it's not a bad putt. So went by a few feet, but
And this putt is essential to save par. Solid putt.
in for par.
And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 5th place.
So Beagle Boys are 11 under par.
And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come in.
Hope we can make some more birdies.
Find out.
Maybe get... I'd be quite happy to get close to double digits again. That's always my kind of key mark I want to make. We shouldn't get near that bunker.
Well, this one's looking pretty good.
Okie dokie.
And it's a little hard for me to see everything
Was
here,
that...
today, folks. That one actually
That
ended
was
up in the
before?
rough.
Yeah. Mind you, the wind's in her face. Oh, it's a horrible lie as well. Jeez. He's actually hitting a hope here, I think. Should get a little bit extra height. I may have hit that too far. Oh no, that's pretty decent. It's on the green.
And pretty sure he's going to like that. 25 feet from the hole here.
The putt's certainly not the easiest. Come on. Oh, I've left it. Yeah. Bit overcautious with that. Left it hanging out there. We've got a difficult par here. Right, how am I going to hit this? I'm going to hit it soft. Oh, frame rates.
That was going to go.
Yeah, kinda.
And they're about 3 feet away here.
I just did not get the break.
And that'll be for bogey.
It's another bogey. To be honest,
that hole moving down in the standings and into 6th.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a bit of a. It was a tough off the tee in that bunker.
Next
No, it
up,
wasn't really the bunker. We're in the rough, but with a really horrible eye. But that putt, the first putt we had was just a little bit. I think it's a little bit scared. Now you could probably close the height to those bunkers. And it's down, so we could easily clear them. With that wind, I'm probably actually going to put a little bit extra on this. Helping its weight. We do catch it with a fast, but that should be okay.
So good for this one.
Quite a few undulating hills, so it's one of these courses that you do get a few kind of funny lies. I'm just going to bring it back a little bit. 14 wind. So it's 17 up. That's 6 on that. That's 195. That wind's going to bring it back down to 182. I'm going to hit a 172. Deal off to ever so much, just a tiny amount. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. Oh, another wee bit. It's actually going to end up not a bad shot. I didn't do a forward scout there because sometimes I do play no aids golf, which you don't have that capability of doing the forward scout. So sometimes I just go with the numbers. But that was kind of close. Right, we're uphill here. Okay, I'm going to go a bit there. No, that's too much.
Ooh, and that was very, very close.
I can hit it with a bit more power, and I've ended up just totally taking the break out. That was not a good putt.
For birdie.
And that, in my head I had a par 4 there, so probably playing that, if I knew that was a par 5 and that was for an eagle, I might have hit that a little bit different, i.e. I might have hit it a bit softer. We make the birdie though. I think because I was hitting in a club that I didn't think was too long, that I thought it was just a long par 4.
And I think he's going to like that.
Oh, that's right, we bogeyed the last hole. Yeah, so back to 4 under. Yeah, scrappy. Two bogeys really is just not. Ah, it's not what you want. Okay. I I really like hole designs that, you know, there's a lot of ways you can play this hole. I mean, to be honest, we could go up that other bit of fairway just down at the bottom there, or we could go up the top. That's quite interesting. We could go up here. Gives us a line in up here, or we could go down here. I don't know what advantage that's going to give us. What's going to give us? I could go up here. That's probably the safer shot. It's probably the better line in.
Looking like it's heading into the fairway.
I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I don't know whether that bottom line would be. I mean, we're probably going to be hitting.
And about 180 yards to the pin.
So we'll probably be hitting about the same distance. Just I think we'd be hitting uphill, or to an elevated pin. The lie's good here though. Right, what we got up the green? Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing a fade into this. A draw, sorry. 180. 182. So I'm probably going to play a bit of loft on this club. And I'm going to play in a bit of fade. Just hold it up there. It's cutting over too much. Decent. It's not too bad.
And I don't think that was the
probably a little bit long as well.
Shot. And I believe he tried to draw that shot in there. Just didn't work out in his favor.
I don't know. Flop is my gut feeling is saying flop, which I think is probably the right shot, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's quite a difficult shot. You don't really worry too much about your tempo because it's that small a shot. It doesn't really worry you too much.
And after that hole, they'll stay in 5th place in the standings.
So we're still 4 under par.
And now the 14th hole.
Easy enough drive, I think.
Well, I think this one's going to find short grass.
Right, well, we've got par 5. Don't think it's going to be drivable. Oh, that castle's quite interesting. I'm going to play just here because I think it should just miss that castle. That wind's going to bring it over just a bit. We're actually going to run off the green. Tricky little pitch. Could putt it. I'm going to putt it. Didn't really get the speed. Did not get the break.
And this is
maybe a chip. I think a chip would have been better there. But to be honest, we've got a decent putt here for birdie that we should make.
Nice little putt.
Quite a nice castle feature there. That kind of like abandoned.
Okay, moving up.
It's a broken down building. It's quite nice.
4th place.
quite a nice idea as well. It's almost like a... I mean, it always protects that green, which is quite interesting.
On to the 15th hole.
Yeah, that's quite nice actually. Right, 32 down, that's 10, nearly 11. So 184, 174. I feel when I hit the 160, de-loft it a little bit. I don't know if this is risky. Oh, this is risky. Let's do the calculations again, because that is... I tell you one thing, that's super tight. Probably the 7-iron that I think is the shot. I'll tell you one thing, that is a tricky... That's it. Oh, right, I'm going to go 172, because what is it? It's 11, so it's 184, it's 174 to the pin. That wins ever so slightly in our face. Just going to loft this up just a touch. Going to hit a bit of fade in this.
Looks like a 7-iron.
Oh, that's way too much fade I put. That's in the water. That is...
And let's see if he re-hits or takes the drop. He's definitely in the water, though.
That's short. Okay, okay, this has got my head scratching here. I'm gonna go with the 6-iron. I'm gonna loft it up a little bit. I think the 7-iron would have been the club. I don't know why that was so short when it hit the water. Okay, that's a hole that I think I need to reevaluate a little bit. That was quite tricky, I think. Okay, partial flop here. Ah, it's gonna be a... Is that gonna be a double bogey?
2 feet from the cup.
I don't know if I hit that shot. Did I catch it slow?
And after that one, 3 under for the day. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks.
Quite a few holes that are really short. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a fast. And that is going to end up in the rough. Kind of lose my tempo a little bit towards the end of the round, playing some loose shots here. Oh, look at the rough here. Oh. So would have been a decent shot as well. That's going to give us a really big uphill putt here. We're in a little kind of dip here between those two greens, I think.
This for the birdie.
Oh my goodness. $67. I don't think that's enough, is it? Ah, it's such an awkward putt.
And about 13 feet away here.
Okay, looks pretty straight here.
This is looking quite good.
Bit fortunate there because that was just absolutely laser straight.
And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And he's currently tied for 5th place on the leaderboard.
So we kind of get out of jail there. Not scoring very well though.
17th has in store.
$187. 184. 181. 171 to the pin. I'm hitting this 8-iron. Deal off not a touch. We hit it absolutely bang on. Sit. Yeah, I don't know about that. Was it 15th hole that we hit it in the water? I really need to maybe double check my numbers for that, but I must have hit it slow. Must have.
That one goes in for the bird. And staying right there in 5th place after that hole.
Right, last hole.
And as he tees
So far,
hole,
I've played a couple of scrappy holes.
7 strokes off the lead.
But the course is not that difficult. I don't think it's like overly tough. The wind's been difficult. Double-digit wind.
Okay, and from 180 yards out.
Right, 180, it's uphill. Right, what have we got? 26. So that is going to be 188. Wind's probably near a 190. It's uphill as well. I'm going to go with a 194. I'm going to put a little bit of loft on it.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, I'm losing it to the right here. Could be in there. We might have to chip this
on the green,
if it's
a whole lot of work to do for that next putt.
It's hard to say. It goes up. It does come this side. It looks as if it breaks the other way, but oh man, the frame rates. Oh my goodness. That was not a good putt. That was not a good putt. Too much power.
A little bit astray. That one's off the green.
Frame rates are killing it in this hole.
This putt's right around a 9-footer.
So I'll test it. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, and just inches away. And about 5 feet from the cup.
Not a good finish.
And finishing
just
this one
made
with a
it.
good putt.
Man, the frame rates are dropping big time there. Double bogey. 2, and that's not a good score, man. That's terrible. What do we have? Yeah, 2 double bogeys. And that 15th is stroke index 1, so... and the other one we bogeyed was stroke index 2. And that one, in fact, 1, 2, 3 was number 4. Oh, we got a birdie there. But stroke index 1, 2 and 3 we basically got double bogey, bogey, double bogey. So 5 over par on those 3 holes. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Started off really well. 1, 2, 3, 4 under par. Then we had that bogey. Then we got another birdie. So front 9 wasn't bad. Back 9 was terrible. So maybe we need to look into the second round. I need to maybe. I really need to check those holes that I struggled at. Still, it's quite a nice course. It's probably 4.5 for me. Anyway, that's going to end this video. So, I wish I could have played it just a little bit better and not made those sort of big mistakes, but I need to tighten it up for the second round for the Pro Am. Maybe try and finalise a couple of holes that we kind of struggled on. But there's always another round, I suppose. Anyway, that's going to conclude this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe, like, comment, it's always appreciated, and I'll catch you later. Bye.